Now, I have noticed that because I talked to a lot of people, okay, mostly on the internet. I'm in UK, so I belong to a few fora of young Africans, and I comment on posts, I write some posts, but I've realized that you guys are not fully ready, okay, to do the work to develop Africa. Okay, now we have limited, inadequate education. That's one thing we lack. One thing that's holding us back. Okay, see, I don't see a lot of people who are inquisitive. In fact, I've been on Facebook. I commented on a video about reading, and the kind of pushback I have received from a lot of people on my post. My comments have attracted maybe close to 200 comments. 99% of those comments are negative. And now, what did I say? I said because the video was about the way we're trained, we're not encouraged to read, blah, blah, blah. Okay, maybe so. And I said, well, now we can read anything. So no matter how we are trained, you today can wake up, go to a bookshop, pick up any book, okay, even the books that the people who trained us didn't want us to read, you can read them today. So let's do that. That's what I said. Okay, now, can you imagine many people coming out, abusing me, calling me all manner of things, just because I told you we can do that? Okay. So
that's something sad, in all fairness. It's sad because those kind of comments should actually spark up conversations around ways to maximize the opportunities we have. A lot of people choose to dwell in the past.
Yeah,
a lot of people choose to dwell in the past. I hear a lot of people telling me, I think I wrote about it, I wrote about it some few days ago, right? How that whenever I talk to people and I explain to them how I'm convinced that Nigeria is going to be great again and Africa is going to be great and that we're going to change the world, a lot of people don't believe it. And they keep telling me how it would take, the whole of the citizens to be able to do that one person cannot do it, it's difficult, and we know everybody, and all of that. So I keep telling them, Sean Baker said something, he said, I'm not everyone, but I am someone. I cannot do everything, but I can do something. And I will not, because I can't do everything, choose to not do the one that I can
do.
Yeah, so
very good.
If we must break through, if we must expand, if we must actually become better, we must have that mindset to stop dwelling in the past, right? A lot of things have happened. The first industrial revolution, the second industrial revolution, the third industrial revolution has taken place.
Well, they're in the fourth one now.
We are in the fourth industrial revolution, and a lot of our systems are still based on the first and the second industrial revolution. As sad as it is, it's the reality. If we keep sitting and saying, we did not join the industrial revolution, we did not join the industrial revolution, we'll go past this fourth and get to the fifth and we'll still not caught up. And of all industrial revolutions, I believe this particular revolution is the one that favors young Africans the most.
Okay.
Because we have all it takes to break into the revolution that is going on right now and maximize it. Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, the boom of technology right now is at our fingertips because we can comprehend what is going on. We have opportunities to learn it. We do not have as much infrastructural restrictions as there were with other industrial revolutions. So this is actually our opportunity to literally break in and advance. And I've chosen to see things from the brighter side of it. I know that there are a lot of young people who have not caught into what's going on right now. But when I look back, 2017, when I actually caught the fire of what I'm doing right now, we were far fewer than we are today.
Okay.
Like far fewer than we are today. Like back then, it would take me talking to maybe 50 to 100 young people before I'll get someone who shares the passion that I carry. But it's no longer that way today. I know it's possible that my network has changed.
Exactly.
I know.
Okay.
I know. I actually captured that in my frame of thought. But at the same time, I have conversed with a very vast spectrum of young people.
Okay.
I've engaged a lot of young people. And as much as I don't get so many people, you know, I get more than I used to get before. Right now, I stay and I get messages in you know, as DMs asking me to mentor them, you know, young people. Like, I'm so passionate about leadership. I'm passionate about entrepreneurship. I want to help change Africa. Please, could you be my mentor? I read your post. I read your article. I saw your video. I heard your podcast. Please, can you mentor me? It wasn't like that before, right? And that's really encouraging.
Yeah.
And I think we should focus on that area and use the strength of that advantage to push to the other side, right? We need to keep sharing the information that there is hope for Africa. I keep mentioning this book, Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl.
Yeah, still
like,
on my table.
Yeah, I always talk about that book because that book revolutionized the way I think.
Okay.
Like, if there's a will to, a how to can never, ever be a problem. And the reason, one of the major reasons, if you know, you've read that book, you remember when his friend, you know, back in the containment camp was telling him that it's possible to actually make it through this place.
Yeah.
Just that information sparked fire in the heart of Victor. And, you know, for some reasons, he was able to pull through. I think we need to just keep sharing the message. Podcast platforms like yours, hosting young Africans, needs to keep going viral. Content on social media needs to keep going viral. Young people must be brought into the conversation. We need to keep organizing conferences and summits and virtual events that keep enforcing to young people that something is going to happen. You are responsible for that change to occur. Get ready. This is how you need to get ready. These are the things you need to do. And before we know it, we'll get to that point where we're looking for.